About this time on Wednesdays, we present Ask the Lawyer with Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. Maybe today's the day we get your question answered. We're sure going to try. Let's go now with Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured, joining us live. Are you behind the wheel, Bruce, or are you stationary?
I'm behind the wheel.
Okay, so I'll caution you like I do everybody else that calls into this radio show. You be careful now. I'm sure you will.
Okay.
How's everybody doing these days? They always got to check on health as kind of a first order of business.
Well, we've all been healthy. We've been very safe. We're wearing our masks. We're social distancing. And whenever we can, we're getting vaccinated.
I know you got vaccinated. Did that go well?
Yes, that went very well. I had no problems.
Good.
And I'm excited about being vaccinated.
Yeah, I think everybody who's gotten it is. You know, actually, speaking of the pandemic, I had something that I thought about the other day. Remember before all of this happened, you used to be very passionate about going around and speaking publicly to various motorcycle groups about motorcycle insurance issues. I know you've had to put that on a back burner. Do you miss that?
I miss it very much because it served a great purpose, especially for motorcyclists. We used to talk about insurance coverages and specifically uninsured motorist coverage and stacking uninsured motorist coverage.
Yeah.
And, you know, so many people are just unaware of what's available and how important it is.
Absolutely. And motorcyclists often have these issues because correct me if I'm wrong, motorcyclists don't have to legally carry insurance on their motorcycle, correct?
That is correct.
But that doesn't mean they might not want to make sure that everything else is buttoned up as far as insurance, like you said, stacking, uninsured, and so forth.
Yeah, and most people don't realize that Florida, although we have the best weather in the country, we're the second worst state as far as insurance coverages. One out of every 4 cars on the road have absolutely no insurance.
Right. So that's why it pays to pay attention to these segments. And once, of course, the pandemic is declared officially over, I'm sure you'll get back to the speaking circuit once again.
I'm looking forward to that.
I know you are. Well, I'm sorry about belaboring the point. We do have a question today. Are you ready to get into that?
I am ready, Todd.
All right. Here's what today's question says for Bruce L. Scheiner. And it goes like this. My sister's son, who is attending college out of state, was riding his bicycle to class when he was struck by another student who ran a stop sign. He was taken by ambulance to the hospital and had multiple injuries requiring surgery. The student doesn't have any insurance. What's frustrating is my brother-in-law had attended a motorcycle group meeting recently. Look at this, where Bruce L. Scheiner spoke and discussed the value of having stacking insurance. Hence, he purchased it for our family. Wise move. However, the insurance company says his son is no longer covered because he is living on campus at the college. If he were living at home, the stacking insurance coverage would provide all the financial support needed. Can you ask Bruce if there's anything my brother-in-law can do? So, again, we call you the biker's lawyer. Regardless of a bicycle or a motorcycle, you're the go-to guy. What do you think of this?
Well, you know, it's really unfortunate because the insurance company is not only wrong, they're dead wrong.
Okay.
And, you know, when a student goes away to college, his residency is still his parents' home. Unless, for some reason, you know, he just moved out and never intends to come back. But most students, when they go away to college, they still have their belongings in their home,
right,
in their parents' home. They still get their credit card bills at their parents' home. They still get their phone bills at their parents' home.
Right.
The driver's license reflects their address as their parents' home.
They still bring their laundry home. That kind of thing.
So, in fact, they're residents of their parents' home.
Yes.
And this is typical of insurance companies. They're just trying to look for any out.
Yeah.
And get out of a claim.
That's what I was afraid was going on here. So you're dealing one-on-one with an insurance company at this point, and that is an unfair fight. Wouldn't you recommend they see a legal professional pretty quickly here?
Absolutely. That's the first thing to do when someone's involved in a serious accident, is see a experienced personal injury lawyer.
And when it comes to insurance companies, they get to know various lawyers and law firms, don't they? So they know who's going to go to the mat, who's going to go for an easy settlement, that kind of thing, don't they?
Yeah, they know if you're prepared to and willing to take the case to trial, and that means a lot in the amount the insurance companies are willing to offer. They know that if they go to trial against our firm, they're in for a severe battle.
Yeah.
And chances are we're going to win.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Bruce, this gives a lot of hope because they did the right thing in advance. They have the stacking uninsured motorist insurance. Now it's time to collect, and that's where we're going to get a legal professional to help out. Thank you so much for giving us a little of your time today. I know you're busy. Obviously, you've got to get somewhere right now, so we won't keep you too much longer.
Well, thank you, Todd. I look forward to speaking to you next Wednesday.
Absolutely. Stay well, my friend.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured at Kicks Country 92.9. Now, if you have a legal question that's baffling you, insurance companies giving you the runaround, that kind of thing, please don't hesitate to call their Port Charlotte office for a little help. 941-743-7777. Free initial consultation at 941-743-7777. Call the biker's lawyer and tell him that Todd Matthews sent you from Kicks Country 92.9.